May review the results of the contract ID 24G0049, construction of river control structure along Panay River Basin, Barangay Niño, Dumalag, Capiz. The approved budget for the contract is 289,500,000 pesos. We have 8 bidders. F. Korea Construction Incorporated submitted a bid in the amount of 289,474,937 pesos. Plus Construction Industries Corporation, 259 million. MGB Construction and Trading, 289,478,292 pesos and 41 centavos. Annual Construction, 289,114,315 pesos and 83 centavos. RA Construction Development Corporation with amount submitted 289,437,443 pesos and 88 centavos. Sargasso Construction and Development Corporation 289,400,122 pesos and 47 centavos. AB Bangon Construction and Supply Incorporated, 288,499,113 pesos and 83 centavos. Supreme ABF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporated, Woodland Construction and Supply Incorporated, joint venture. Bid amount submitted 257,365,018 pesos and 82 centavos. The lowest bidders. First, Supreme EBF Construction and Construction Supply Company Incorporated, Woodland Construction and Supply Incorporated, JB. Second is Plus Construction Industries Corporation. And third is Independent Construction and Supply Incorporated. All their bids are subject to bid evaluation and post-qualification. The results for the initial evaluation of bids for contract ID 24GH0145. Construction of concrete road, Junction, Barotac, Viejo, Lemery Road, Sitio, Bangon, Rizal, road connecting NRG, Iloilo, Barotac, Viejo, San Rafael Road. In Barotac, Viejo, Iloilo, the approved budget for the contract is 39,600,000 pesos. We have 7 bidders: Topmost Development and Marketing Corporation, MBN Construction, MJ Barcelona Construction and Supply, Virgin Builders Construction, Procurement Construction Corporation, AB Pendon Construction and Supply Incorporated, and Gel Marketing and Services. All these 7 bidders submitted bid securing declaration with the validity period of 120 calendar days, and based on the initial evaluation of their bids, they have passed the preliminary examination. And they are also eligible to bid for this contract. The technical working group may now open the financial proposals of these 7 bidders. Also, the results of the initial evaluation of the bids for contract ID 24GH0163, construction of multipurpose building in the municipality of Sara, Iloilo. The approved budget for the contract is 5,197,500 pesos. We have 2 bidders. One, Beatrice Builders Corporation submitted a bid securing declaration valid for 120 calendar days, pass and eligible. Also, BR Prime Construction Supplies submitted a bid securing declaration, also pass and eligible, valid for 120 calendar days, pass and eligible. The technical working group is directed to open the bids, the financial component of the bids for this contract of the 2 bidders. Also, the results of the initial evaluation of the bids for contract ID 24GH0166, the construction of the multipurpose building, Sara, Iloilo. The approved budget for the contract is 4,999,500 pesos. We have 2 bidders. DR Prime Construction Supplies and Gel Marketing and Services. Both contractors, bidders submitted bid securing declaration valid for 120 calendar days. Both bidders also passed and eligible to bid. So the technical working group will now open the financial proposals of these 2 bidders. The results for contract ID number 24G80170, we approve budget for the contract is 2,895,000 pesos. This is the construction of rainwater collection system in various locations. There are 3 bidders, carry all merchandising, 1 Beatos Builders Corporation, Job Marketing and Services. All the 3 bidders submitted bid securing declaration order for 120 calendar days. All passed the preliminary examination of their bids and are eligible to bid for the project. Also, the results for contract ID 24G80172, construction of multipurpose building, Northern Iloilo State University, Sara, Iloilo. The approved budget for the contract is 99 million pesos. There are 10 bidders. MG Salazar Construction Corporation, Precious Construction, Steven Construction and Supply, MG Barcelona Construction and Supply, Topmost Development and Marketing Corporation, JHR Enterprises, Sargasso Construction Development Corporation, Orani Construction and Supply Corporation, Rockrim Construction Corporation, and AD Pendon Construction and Supply Incorporated. They submitted bid securing declaration valid for 120 calendar days. And based on the preliminary examination of their bids, they passed and are eligible to bid. The technical working group may now open the financial proposals of the 10 bidders in this contract. For contract ID 23G80208, construction of flood mitigation structure, construction of flood control structure, Barangay Puente, Bunglas-Brgy, Pantalan, Navarro, Barangay Rojas, Serruco, River Control, Ajuy, Iloilo. The approved budget for the contract is 19,300,000 pesos. There are 8 bidders. Topmost Development and Marketing Corporation, carry all merchandising. Carry all merchandising. Number 2 is carry all. MBM Construction, MDG Construction, Woodland Construction and Supply Incorporated, AD Pendon Construction and Supply Incorporated, BR Prime Construction Supplies and Job Marketing and Services. All submitted bids securing declaration with a validity period of 120 calendar days, and all passed the initial evaluation of their bids and are eligible. The technical working group may now open the financial proposals of these 8 bidders. For contract on ID number 24G80173, construction completion of multipurpose building, Barangay Kujanan, San Dionisio, Iloilo. The approved budget for the contract is 1,980,000 pesos. We have 4 bidders, carry all merchandising, JC Albasol Builders and Supply, BR Prime Construction Supplies, Job Marketing and Services. All submitted bid securing declaration valid for 120 calendar days. All passed and eligible to bid. So the technical working group may now open their financial proposals. The loan bidder is Bunglas-Brgy of the systems. Submitted a bid amount in the amount of 197,000 pesos. The bid of Bunglas-Brgy of the Systems Corporation is subject to bid evaluation and post-qualification. Also, the results for contract ID number 2024-01004, small value procurement of tires to be used for the service vehicles under the Maintenance Division, DPWH Regional Office 6. The approved budget for the contract is 290,000 pesos. We have a loan bidder, Golden Road Runner International Corporation. The bid amount submitted is 289,650 pesos. The bid of Golden Road Runner International Corporation is subject to bid evaluation and post-qualification. Review the results of contract ID 24G80145, construction of concrete road, Junction, Barotac, Viejo, Lemery Road, Bangon, Rizal Road connecting in RJ, Iloilo, Barotac, Viejo, Sara Road, in Barotac, Viejo, Iloilo, with the approved budget for the contract of 39,600,000 pesos. Topmost Development and Marketing Corporation. The bid amount submitted is 39,589,767 pesos and 73 centavos. May tapong kama material. MDM Construction, 39,499,447 pesos and 47 centavos. MJ Barcelona Construction and Supply, 39,495,697 pesos and 47 centavos. Virgin Builders Construction, 39,341,972 pesos and 0.5 cents. Procurement Construction Corporation, 39,547,013 pesos. AD Pendon Construction and Supply, 39,469,744 pesos and 9 centavos. And Marketing and Services, bid amount submitted is 39,555,380 pesos and 88 centavos. The lowest bidders, Virgin Builders Construction, Virgin Builders Construction is number 1. Number 2 is AD Pendon Construction and Supply Incorporated. And third, MJ Barcelona Construction Corporation. Other bids are subject to bid evaluation and post-qualification. Also, the result for contract ID 24G80163, construction of multipurpose building in the Municipality of Sara, Iloilo. The approved budget for the contract is 5,197,500 pesos. Bidders, Viejo Builders Corporation submitted a bid in the amount of 5,145,980 pesos and 91 centavos. And second is BR Prime Construction Supplies, 5,188,835 pesos and 30 centavos. The lowest bidder, Viejo Builders Corporation, number 1. Number 2 is BR Prime Construction Supplies. Your bids are subject to bid evaluation and post-qualification. Multipurpose building, Sara, Iloilo. The approved budget for the contract is 4,999,500 pesos. We have two bidders, BR Prime Construction Supplies and JAL Marketing and Services. BR Prime Construction Supplies submitted bid in the amount of 4,995,466 pesos and 44 centavos. And JAL Marketing and Services, 4,988,658 pesos and 48 centavos. The lowest bidder, Travel Marketing and Services, and second is BL Construction Supplies. All their bids are subject to bid The results for contract ID 23GH0208, construction of flood mitigation structure, construction of flood control structure, Barangay Puente, Bunglas, Barangay Pantalan, Navarro, Barangay Rojas, Serruco, river control, Iloilo. The approved budget for the contract is 19,300,000 pesos, Capiz Development and Marketing Corporation. Bid amount submitted is 19,289,594 pesos and 67 centavos. Carry all merchandising, 19,276,570 pesos and 35 centavos. MBM Construction, 19,199,943 pesos and 97 centavos. MDG Construction, 19,203,044 pesos and 26 centavos. Woodland Construction and Supply Incorporated, 19,040,306 pesos and 50 centavos. Independent Construction and Supply Incorporated, 19,169,758 pesos and 25 centavos. BR Prime Construction Supplies, 19,290,266 pesos and 7 centavos. And General Marketing and Services, 19,278,963 pesos and 45 centavos. The lowest bidders, number 1 is Woodland Construction and Supply Incorporated, followed by Independent Construction and Supply Incorporated, number 2, and number 3 is MBM Construction. Older bids are subject to bid evaluation and cost qualification. For contract ID 24GH0170, the results are as follows. Contract ID 24GH0170. Construction of rainwater collection systems in various locations. The approved budget for the contract is 2,895,000 pesos. There are 3 bidders. Carry all merchandising. The bid amount submitted is 2,886,304 pesos and 05 centavos. 1 Beatos Builders Corporation, 2,866,049 pesos and 97 centavos. General Marketing and Services, 2,887,588 pesos. The lowest bidders, number 1 is 1 Beatos Builders Corporation, followed by Carry All Merchandising, number 2, and 3rd is General Marketing and Services. Older bids are subject to bid evaluation and post qualification. ID 24GH0172, construction of multipurpose building, Northern Iloilo State University, Sara, Iloilo. The approved budget for the contract is 99 million. There are 10 bidders. MG Salazar Construction Corporation submitted a bid in the amount of 98,964,871 pesos and 84 centavos. Precious Construction, 98,900,000 pesos. Steben Construction and Supply, 98,850,000 pesos. MJ Barcelona Construction and Supply, 98,899,970 pesos and 40 centavos. Tapos Development and Marketing Corporation, 98,799,884 pesos and 28 centavos. 98,799,884 pesos and 28 centavos. JHR Enterprises, 98,990,623 pesos and 48 centavos. Sargasso Construction and Development Corporation, 98,924,759 pesos and 96 centavos. Orani Construction and Supply Corporation, 98,970,000 2 pesos and 77 centavos. Rupril Construction Corporation, 98,977,091 pesos and 75 centavos. And the last is Independent Construction and Supply Incorporated, 98,989,935 pesos and 98 centavos. The lowest bidders, number 1, Tapos and Marketing Corporation. Number 2, Steven Construction and Supply. And number 3, MJ Barcelona Construction and Supply. All their bids are subject to bid evaluation and post-qualification. Last contract, 24GH0173, construction completion of multipurpose building, Barangay San Dionisio, Iloilo. The approved budget for the contract is 1,980,000 pesos. Carry all merchandising submitted a bid in the amount of 1,974,462 pesos and 8 centavos. JC Albason Builders and Supply, 1,881,000 pesos. BR Prime Construction Supplies, 1,963,456 pesos and 21 centavos. And General Marketing and Services, 1,974,840 pesos and 26 centavos. Lowest bidders, JC Albason Builders and Supply, followed by BR Prime Construction Supplies, and third, Carry All Merchandising. All their bids are subject to bid evaluation and post-qualification. We will proceed with the pre-bid conference for the following projects. We have the procurement of goods and services. Subject of pre-bid conference this afternoon are 3 procurement of goods and services and also 4 infrastructure projects. So we have the procurement of digital automatic pipe tester for use in the quality assurance and hydrology division, DPWH Regional Office 6. Also procurement of 1 unit plotter, multifunction large format, laser printer and scanner, and procurement of 1 lot resistivity meter accessories, which includes 4 imaging cable with 12 takeouts, etc. Also for the 4 infrastructure projects, 1 is under the regional office, the construction of multipurpose facilities, Malay Aklan, package 1. The approved budget for the contract is 297 million pesos. Also, the construction of the multipurpose building in Carles, Iloilo, construction of the multipurpose building in Ajuy, Iloilo, and also construction of multipurpose building, Balasan, Iloilo. The 3 projects under the DPWH Iloilo 3rd District Engineering Office. May I request the Bank Secretariat to please present the details for the procurement of goods to be followed by the infrastructure projects. Please proceed. For contract ID number 24GG010, contract name Procurement of Digital Automatic Pipe Tester for use in the Quality Assurance and Hydrology Division, DPWH, Regional Office 6, Iloilo City. Location, DPWH, Regional Office 6, Iloilo City. Funding source, FY 2024 GAA. Approved budget for the contract is 10,500,000 pesos. Scope of works, hydrological instruments, contract duration, 120 calendar days. For the scheduled requirements, 1 unit of digital automatic pipe tester. Technical specifications, digital automatic pipe tester used to test concrete, sewer and drain pipes, used in drainage works, water and irrigation supply systems. Must be supplied with all necessary and standard accessories and tools to conduct tests in compliance with ASTM C497 or standard test methods for concrete pipe, manual sections, or tile. 2. Electro-hydraulic loading and control system, digital or automatic computerized graphic display, electric load cell 1000, capacity for accurate load measurement directly from the run. Testing frame steel made, round travel, 400 millimeters, pipe maximum diameter external 2,600 millimeters, pipe minimum diameter external 200 millimeters, pipe maximum length 2,500 millimeter long, upper cross beam 2,500 millimeter long. The equipment must be calibrated with manufacturer's certificate of calibration traceability with 1-year warranty on factory defects, on-site after-sales part and technical support, with training on the basic operation, maintenance, troubleshooting, and data processing, inclusive of meals, training materials, and other logistical requirements. Authorized or exclusive distributorship brochure is available online at the manufacturer's website. For additional specifications, preferably made in Italy or Europe with exclusive distributorship in the Philippines, minimum of 5 years of experience in dealership at the same time or similar equipment, to be delivered directly to DPWH Bacolod City District Engineering Office to be supervised by QAHD personnel from the DPWH Regional Office 6. For contract ID number 24GG011, contract name, procurement of 1 unit plotter multifunction large format laser printer and scanner, monochrome 36 inches, for use in the Planning and Design Division, DPWH Regional Office 6, Iloilo City. Location, DPWH Regional Office 6, Iloilo City. Funding source, FY 2024 GAA. Approved budget for the contract is 1,600,000 pesos. Scope of works, office equipment, contract duration 30 calendar days. For the schedule of requirements, 1 unit of plotter multifunction large format laser printer and scanner, monochrome 36 inches. Technical specifications, name of equipment, multifunction laser plotter mono 36 inches, description, for printing, scanning, and copying of technical documents and monochrome at A1 size. Main equipment components and its specification, general, print technology, monochrome laser, print and copy speed 4 meters per minute, print quality 600 by 600 dpi, scan resolution 2400 by 1200 dpi, memory RAM 8 gigabytes, storage 500 gigabytes, ink or toner system, genuine toner with waterproof ink. Toner must be available nationwide. Certificate of authenticity is required for network interface, gigabit Ethernet, I/O ports, RJ45, USB 2.0, 3.0, power 220 to 230 VAC. Additional scanning speed up to 17 meters per minute. Monitor 24 inches Full HD touch screen. For paper handling, maximum media size 11 inches to 36 inches wide. Media type, plain paper, transparent paper, recycled paper, fluorescent paper, colored paper, and volume. For film, polyester. Document finishing 2 automatic rolls in single sheet speed. Additional number of automatic media rolls, 2 automatic rolls. For software, supported OS, Windows 10, 8.1, 32-bit, and 64-bit. Drivers, original CD or DVD copy, or in any electronic media storage, must be compatible with 32-bit and 64-bit operating system. Accessories, toner, pre-installed toner only for cables and connectors, all necessary cables and connectors, batch cable Cat6 factory trimmed with RJ45 connectors. Other requirements, brand and model, must be an international brand name with existence of at least 10 years in the Philippines. Unit model must be in current catalog and not end of life. Manufacturer's certificate is required. Documentation in media. The equipment shall be supplied with standard manufacturer documentation on any electronic storage media and hard copy version where available. Warranty and maintenance. The supplier is required to provide a 3-year warranty for parts and on-site labor from the date of the inspection and acceptance report. For technical support, the local technical support shall include telephone and email. 8 hours per day, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, for problem resolution. Support shall have a response time of next business day. In case that the printer is subject for replacement or repair off-site, the supplier shall perform data wipe on the memory or storage before pulling out. For contract ID number 24GG012, contract name, procurement of 1 lot resistivity meter accessories, which includes 4 reel imaging cable with 12 takeouts, 10 meter spacing on reel to each cable joints, 2 required, 20-inch stainless steel electrodes and 50-inch cable to electrode jumpers for use of electricity resistivity equipment under the Planning and Design Division, DPWH, Regional Office 6, Iloilo City. Location, DPWH, Regional Office 6, Iloilo City. Funding source, FY 2024 GAA. Approved budget for the contract is 2,034,000 pesos. Scope of work, surveying instruments, contract duration, 30 calendar days. For the schedule of requirements, 1 lot resistivity meter accessories. Lot includes 1 imaging cable with 12 takeouts, 10 meters spacing on reel, 2 cable joints to required, 3 stainless steel electrodes, 4 cable to electrode jumpers. Other requirements compatible with existing branded resistivity equipment. For the schedules, deadline for submission of clarification, April 26, 2024. Deadline for submission of bids, May 7, 2024. Number of copies of bid proposal, 1 original copy, technical and financial envelope of its bid. Place of submission of bids, bidding room, DPWH, Regional Office 6, Fort San Pedro, Iloilo City.
For the eligibility requirements for Class A documents, we have legal documents, registration certificate, SEC, GDI for sole proprietorship, or CDA for cooperatives. Mayor's permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located, and tax clearance certificate is finally reviewed and approved by the BIR. For technical documents, we have records of single largest completed contracts similar to the contract to be bid, adjusted to current price using Philippine Statistics Authority current price index with a contract amount equivalent to at least 50% of the ABC. For the financial documents, we have audited financial statements stamped received by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institution for the preceding calendar year, which should not be earlier than 2 years from the date of bid submission. Computation of NFCC of at least equal to ABC, computed using the prescribed formula. NFCC is equal to current assets minus current liabilities multiplied to the fixed value of 15 minus value of unfinished projects, including awarded projects not yet started, coinciding with a contract to be bid. For the submission and receipt of bids, the contents of the first envelope or technical proposals are DTI Business Name Registration of SEC Registration Certificate or CDA for cooperatives, valid and current mayor's permit or municipal license, statement of ongoing and similar completed government and private contracts 50%, audited financial statements stamped received by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institutions for the immediately preceding calendar year, which should not be earlier than 2 years from the date of bid submission, showing, among others, the total assets and liabilities. Income tax return of the preceding year filed and paid through the BIR electronic filing and payment system. Computing of net financial contracting capacity, tax clearance for Executive Order Number 398, Series of 2005, as finally reviewed and approved by the BIR. PhilJEPs, bid securing declaration, bid security, technical specifications, production delivery schedule, warranty certificate, brochures of offered equipment, omnibus sworn statement, and secretary certificate and board resolution. Please take note that for manual submission of bids, the technical documents is preferably book-bounded. The contents of technical documents are preferably numbered, paginated consecutively in the right-hand top margin and signed below page number by a duly authorized representative for both manual and electronic submission of bids. Any missing, incomplete, or patently insufficient document in the required checklist is a ground for outright rejection or non-complying of the bid. So for the contents of the second envelope or the financial proposal, we have duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities breakdown, recurring and maintenance costs if applicable. Please take note that for manual submission of bids, the financial documents is preferably book-bounded. The contents of financial documents are preferably numbered, paginated consecutively at the right top margin and signed below page number by duly authorized representative for both manual and electronic submission of the bids. Any missing, incomplete, or patently insufficient documents in the required checklist is a ground for outright rejection or non-complying of the bid. We now come to bid security, so the bid validity period is 120 calendar days from the date of submission of bids. The bid security validity period is 120 calendar days from the date of submission of bids. So the bidder shall submit a bid securing declaration or any form of bid security enumerated below. So we have cash or cashier's or manager's check issued by a universal or commercial bank, bank draft guarantee or revocable LC issued by a universal or commercial bank. So the amount of bid security, not less than percentage of the ABC of the two mentioned items, is 2%. Surety bond callable upon demand issued by a surety or insurance company duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security. The amount of bid security is 5%. So for the bid evaluation, the financial components of the bids of each past bidder shall be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical corrections for computational errors, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid prices. The BAC shall automatically disqualify any total calculated bid price which exceeds the ABC. So the following are the factors to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices. Completeness, no price in required item, non-responsive, indicating a 0 or a dash, free to the government. All prices are deemed to include all taxes. Bids not addressing or providing all of the required items in the bidding documents, including where applicable BOQ, shall be considered non-responsive. For the arithmetical corrections, bid prices and figures versus words, words prevail. Total price per item versus unit price per item, unit price prevails. Total price versus actual sum of component items, actual sum prevails. Unit cost in detailed estimate versus unit cost in BOQ, BOQ prevails. If above ABC, it is disqualified.
questions relating to the details of the procurement at hand? Wala? Wala on the question. So there being none, we will proceed with the procurement for the infrastructure projects.
For contract ID number 24G00071, contract name Construction of Multipurpose Facilities, Panay, Aklan, Package 1, Location, Panay, Aklan, Implementing Office, DPWH Digital Office 6, Panay Source, FY 2024 General Appropriations Act, approved budget for the contract, 297 million pesos. Scope works, Part A, facilities for the engineer, Part B, other general requirements, Volume 2, Part G, drainage and slope protection structures. Volume 3, Part Z, reinforced concrete. Part F, electrical. Part I, protective works and accessories. Part J, bulkheads. Part L, flooding, river control, and drainage. Contract duration, 759 days. Major category works, flood control, construction, shore protection, seawall, breakwater. Similar categories of works, ports, harbors, construction, causeway, wharf, reviewing piles. Ports, harbors, construction, causeway, wharf with cross-in-place piles, flood control, hydraulics, river control, ports, harbors, causeway, ports, harbors, wharf, flood control, hydraulics, dam. Qualifier, major category works, flood control, construction, shore protection, seawall, breakwater. Zero qualifier, bidder must have completed at least one contract with similar to the following ports and harbors projects to be bid, and similar shore protection works with at least 50% of the item of work on the project. Example, coastal dike, causeway, wharf. List of key personnel. One project manager should have 5 million years of total work experience and 5 million years of experience in similar works, same with one project engineer, one project inspector, one materials engineer, 2, one safety officer, and one foreman. List of equipment units, one backhoe wheel tech, one computer grader, one generator set, one fiber mixer, one truck mounted crane, one diesel hammer, one block hammer, one welding machine, one water truck with pump. For the contract ID number 24GH0174, contract name, construction of multipurpose building, Carlos, Iloilo. Location, Binalwangan, Carlos, Iloilo. Implementing office, DPWH, Iloilo 3rd District Engineering Office. Funding source, FY 2024 General Appropriations Act. Approved budget for the contract, 4,999,500 pesos. For the scope of works, complete construction of 2-story multi-purpose building, including structural, architectural, finishing works, painting works, plumbing or sanitary works, electrical works, and air conditioning system. Contract duration, 115 calendar days. For the major or similar category of works, major category of works, buildings, construction without piles, low-rise, comfort frame, 1 to 5 stories. Similar categories of works, buildings, construction with piles, high-rise, comfort frame, cast-in-place piles. Buildings, construction with piles, low-rise, comfort frame, cast-in-place piles. Buildings, construction with piles, high-rise, comfort frame, driven piles. Buildings, construction with piles, low-rise, comfort frame, driven piles. Buildings, construction without piles, high-rise, comfort frame. Buildings, industrial plant, low-rise. Buildings, industrial plant, high-rise. Buildings, industrial plant, medium-rise. For the qualifier, major category of works, buildings, construction without piles, low-rise, comfort frame, 1 to 5 stories. Example of qualifier, not applicable. For the list of key personnel, one project manager should have a minimum 5 years of total work experience and a minimum 5 years of experience in similar works. The same with one project engineer, one project inspector, one materials engineer 1, one safety officer, and one foreman. For the list of key equipment units, one bagger mixer, one bar cutter, one bar bender, two welding machine, one cutting outfit, one generator set, and two concrete vibrator. For the contract ID number 24GH0175, contract name, construction of multipurpose building, Ajuy, Iloilo. Location, Kulasi, Ajuy, Iloilo. Implementing office, DPWH, Iloilo 3rd District Engineering Office. Funding source, FY 2024 General Appropriations Act. Approved budget for the contract, 4,999,500 pesos. For the scope of works, complete construction of two-story multi-purpose building, including structural, architectural, finishing works, painting works, plumbing or sanitary works, electrical works, and air conditioning system. For the contract duration, 115 calendar days. For the major category of works, buildings, construction without piles, low-rise, timber frame, 1 to 5 stories. For the similar categories of works, buildings, construction with piles, high-rise, comfort frame, cast-in-place piles. Buildings, construction with piles, low-rise, comfort frame, cast-in-place piles. Buildings, construction with piles, high-rise, comfort frame, driven piles. Buildings, construction with piles, low-rise, comfort frame, driven piles. Buildings, construction without piles, high-rise, comfort frame. Buildings, industrial plant, low-rise. Buildings, industrial plant, high-rise. Buildings, industrial plant, medium-rise. For the qualifier, major category of works, buildings, construction without piles, low-rise, comfort frame, 1 to 5 stories. Example of qualifier, not applicable. For the list of key personnel, one project manager should have a minimum 5 years of total work experience and a minimum 5 years of experience in similar works. The same with one project engineer, one project inspector, one materials engineer 1, one safety officer, and one foreman. For the list of key equipment units, one bagger mixer, one bar cutter, one bar bender, two welding machine, one cutting outfit, one generator set, two concrete vibrator, and one jackhammer. Please take note of the capacity. For the contract ID number 24GH0176, construction of multi-purpose building, Balasan, Iloilo. Location, Balasan, Iloilo. Implementing office, DPWH, Iloilo 3rd District Engineering Office. Funding source, FY 2024 General Appropriations Act. Approved budget for the contract, 4,999,500 pesos. For the scope of works, construction of one unit, one-story PWD comfort room, completion of electrical works of Balasan Food Hall, and terminal and development of the proposed sites for the said amenities. Contract duration, 95 calendar days. For the major or similar category of works, major category of works, buildings, construction without piles, low-rise, comfort frame, 1 to 5 stories. Similar categories of works, buildings, construction with piles, high-rise, comfort frame, cast-in-place piles. Buildings, construction with piles, low-rise, comfort frame, cast-in-place piles. Buildings, construction with piles, high-rise, comfort frame, driven piles. Buildings, construction with piles, low-rise, comfort frame, driven piles. Buildings, construction without piles, high-rise, comfort frame. Buildings, industrial plant, low-rise. Buildings, industrial plant, high-rise. Buildings, industrial plant, medium-rise. For the qualifier, major category works, buildings, construction without piles, low-rise, comfort frame, 1 to 5 stories. Example of qualifier, not applicable. For the list of key personnel, one project manager should have a minimum 5 years of total work experience and a minimum 5 years of experience in similar works. The same with one project engineer, one project inspector, one materials engineer 1, one safety officer, and one foreman. For the list of key equipment units, one plate compactor, 400 to 500 gasoline engine, one concrete vibrator, one bagger mixer, one bar bender, 25mm maximum rebar diameter, one bar cutter, 25mm maximum rebar diameter, grade 40, two welding machine, one cutting outfit, and one generator set. Please take note of the capacity. For schedules, deadline for submission of clarification, April 29, 2024. Deadline for submission bids, May 9, 2024. Number of copies of bid proposal, one original copy of technical and financial envelope of each bid. Place of submission of bids, bidding room, DPWH Regional Office 6, Fort San Pedro, Iloilo City.
For the eligibility requirements, we have Class A documents, legal documents, valid PhilJobs registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages as per GPPB Resolution Number 15, Series of 2021. Technical documents, we have statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract similar to the contract to be bid, except under conditions provided under the rules with certificate of acceptance. Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board or PCAB license or special PCAB license in case of joint ventures and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. Original copy of bid security in the prescribed form, amount, and validity period, or original copy of notarized bill securing declaration and project requirements, which shall include the following: organizational chart for the contract to be bid, list of contractors' key personnel, example, project manager, project engineers, materials engineers, and foremen, to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data. List of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, or under purchase agreements supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor vendor for the duration of the project as the case may be. List of contractors' minimum material testing equipment as per DO11 Series of 2017. Original duly signed omnibus sworn statement and, if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of a joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. For the financial documents, the prospective bidder's audited financial statement showing, among others, the prospective bidder's total and current assets and liabilities, stamped received by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institutions for the preceding calendar year, which should not be earlier than 2 years from the date of bid submission. The prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity or NFCC. For Class B documents or for joint venture, valid joint venture agreement, and if applicable, duly signed joint venture agreement in accordance with RA number 4566 and its IRR in case of the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the JVA in the instance that the bid is successful. Please take note that for manual submission of bids, the technical documents is preferably book-bounded. The contents of technical documents are preferably numbered, paginated consecutively in the right-hand top margin and signed below page number by a duly authorized representative for both manual and electronic submission of bids. Any missing, incomplete, or patently insufficient document in the required checklist is a ground for outright rejection or non-complying of the bid. For the submission and receipt of bids, so here are the contents of the second envelope or financial proposal. Original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form. Original of duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities. Duly accomplished detailed estimates form including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with a bid, and cash flow by quarter. Please take note that for manual submission of bids, the financial documents is preferably book-bounded. The contents of financial documents are preferably numbered, paginated consecutively at the right top margin, and signed below page number by duly authorized representative for both manual and electronic submission of the bids. Any missing, incomplete, or patently insufficient documents in the required checklist is a ground for outright rejection or non-complying of the bid. So here are the common reasons for rejection of bids, ineligibility, and post-disqualification of bidders. Failure to submit the original copy of the surety bond certified by the Insurance Commission indicating the name of project, the procuring entity, and name of contractor. Shorter bid validity and bid security validity period. Overlapping of pledged equipment and committed key technical personnel. Failure to indicate the validity of bid in the bid form, and late submission of bid. We also have failure to submit supporting documents, example, certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor vendor for the duration of the project if equipment pledged is to be leased or purchased. Negative slippage of at least 15% in any one project, or negative slippage of at least 10% in each of 2 or more contracts. Unsatisfactory CPES rating. Here are the common errors in the submission of bids. Single proprietor, signatory should be the owner or proprietor only. For corporation or cooperative, the Board of Secretaries certificate and board resolution. For joint venture resolution or agreement. For partnership, as indicated in the Articles of Partnership. For the bid security, the bid validity period is 120 calendar days from the date of submission of bids. For the bid security validity period, it's 120 calendar days from the date of submission of bids. So the bidder shall submit a bid securing declaration or any form of bid security enumerated below. So we have cash or cashier's or manager's check issued by a universal or commercial bank, bank draft guarantee or irrevocable LC issued by a universal or commercial bank. So the amount of bid security for the mentioned items, not less than percentage of the ABC, is 2%. For surety bond callable upon demand issued by a surety or insurance company duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security is 5%. For the bid evaluation, the financial component of the bids of each past bidder shall be evaluated using non-discretionary criteria, including arithmetical corrections for computational errors, and thus determine the correct total calculated bid prices. The bank shall automatically disqualify any total calculated bid price which exceeds the ABC. So here are the following factors to be considered in the evaluation of the bid prices. So for completeness, no price in required item, non-responsive, indicating a 0 or a dash, read to the government. All prices are deemed to include all taxes. Bids not addressing or providing all of the required items in the bidding documents, including where applicable BOQ, shall be considered non-responsive. For arithmetical corrections, bid prices and figures versus words, words prevail. For total price per item versus unit price per item, unit price prevails. Total price versus actual sum of component items, actual sum prevails. Unit cost and detailed estimate versus unit cost in BOQ, BOQ prevails. If above ABC, it is disqualified. For post-qualification, verification, validation, and ascertainment of statements made and documents submitted, we have the legal requirements, licenses, certificates, permits, agreements, and exclusion in any blacklist. For technical requirements, we have key personal minimum work experience requirements should be satisfied, availability and commitment of major construction equipment, failure of the prospective bidder to state the complete technical description of the pledged equipment in the specific location, whether owned, leased, or under purchase agreement, shall result in the bidder's automatic post-disqualification for award of contract and forfeiture of its bid security as per DO number 58, series of 2012. For technical requirements, performance in ongoing government and private contracts, negative slippage of at least 15% in any one project, or negative slippage of at least 10% in each of 2 or more contracts. Failure of the contractor to commence repair works and complete ongoing contracts in the prescribed date after receipt of the notice of defects and deficiencies. Failure of the contractor to commence repair works on contracts with pending certificates of acceptance in the prescribed date after receipt of the notice of defects and failures. Substandard quality of works or unsatisfactory performance per contract per conditions at the term of inspection. DO number 127, series of 2018, strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of the post-qualification of bidders with delayed ongoing contracts with DPWH. Authenticity and correctness of bid security, financial requirements, bid price proposal, and NFCC. So here are the notes on the personnel and equipment requirements of the project as per DO number 9, series of 2012, or technical requirements for civil works projects for public bidding. If a proposed key technical personnel is an employee of the bidder and working on another project at the same time of the bidder shall submit a certification that one personnel will be pulled out from the ongoing project once the bidder is awarded to the contract. And 2, he or she will be replaced with another person with equal or better qualifications as certified by the head of the implementing office. Also, the bidder may propose a key technical personnel who is not its employee, provided that the said personnel is required to submit a certification that he or she will work for the bidder if it is awarded in a contract under bidding. These certifications shall be included in the first envelope of the sealed bid. Also, to be verified during post-qualification is the set of equipment pledged by the bidder. The bidder should specify in the submitted bid the location of the equipment where they can be inspected, and if any equipment is not in the specified location, then the bidder shall be post-disqualified. So for the contract award, the contract shall be awarded to the bidder whose bid has been determined to be the lowest calculated and responsive bid, as a result of the detailed evaluation and post-qualification conducted. Contract award should be made within the bid validity period. Subcontracting is not allowed.
That ends our pre-bid conference and opening of bids for today. Thank you.